Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. And the Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So San Diego State's offense will have first crack at this one. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. He picks it up. So Air Force's offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Stop behind. He'll lose a yard. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Big loss on the play. It's a turnover on
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Chavez. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star. Turning it on! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Here's a heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, then those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because so much discipline. I mean, they're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
Running back searching for a hole. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. He wants to change this route. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a connection. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Falcons will have it first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Plows through the defense. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Air Force! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Need. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Makes the grab. It's Chavez. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. It's Hicks. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Falcons!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Rides the back on the option to give. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Buys a little time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here comes the heat. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab, it's Hicks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He'll loft one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
The Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this.
There he goes.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Air Force!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to end. Open field on the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Ballard. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Aztecs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
San Diego State, 14.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The give to the back. working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down.
Breaks into the open. The 40. He's at the 30. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Back's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
San Diego State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Aztecs in the hurry up. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the Aztecs will punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer is a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
On the double. Slab.
Gonna run it. It's Hicks. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The quick out. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the back. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire! Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Jackrabbit. Now the play fake. He lets it fly. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ballard. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quarterback gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
How about that critical moment in the 4th quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the 4th quarter by this quarterback.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. If that's the problem, are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the ground with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation that's interesting, do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's got him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And they'll take a knee. They've got a solid drive.